Well, hello everybody and welcome back to episode 447 of Let's Play Divinity vs. the Enhanced Edition of IVATOPIA and SupernovaTiffy's over there. It is 11:22 PM. We're still on the 4th of July, but we're currently up about 10 or 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's almost 11-12 hours later. So, we get back to this. I believe if we get through these conversations, it will move us to the end part. So that's what we're going to do. We have learned that the generals renounce Divinity to become immortal warders of God Box, but if their souls are fused with ours, something must have gone wrong. Can you hear?
These thoughts have been bubbling in my mind like so much drink in a still, but I believe they finally transformed into something quite potable.
They was potable. And I asked her if she could hear because we really started this episode and did 2 bits of this and she couldn't hear a thing. So we started again.
I don't know what potable means other than it's moldable.
I don't know what potable means, but it means it's moldable. So you know what it means then?
I said I think it means moldable.
Okay, continue.
From what I can gather, the following stands to reason. The generals were put in charge of the God Box, but they must have faltered. The void must have escaped, or how could it loom upon us once more? Perhaps that faltering could explain why their souls were loosed, and why those souls now reside so contentedly within you.
Okay, I was going to say, you already know that we're their generals, so why acting like this for people? We have seen that the Trifle tricked Aston into tricking us. What was he if he was a friend to Aston? According to what we saw, the Guardians fled from the Void, was unleashed. Then we failed not once but twice on duty. What do you make of the tale of Starstone? You told the top one.
I think he is an ancient being so very old he outstrips the gods in their longevity. I think he used to be one with the void, that he used to roam freely through a universe that knew no creation. Perhaps that is why, I conjecture, he may well regard all that is as an abomination as terrifying as we hold the void to be. Time is a transgression most contemptible in his eyes. Space, mere savagery.
Wow.
We know what he did. He befriended Astarte and fed her curiosity until it became so agitated with the need to know what rested in the God Box that she herself, this creature of unadulterated purity, turned to deception.
Interesting.
He longs for a return to a pre-creational state, for the death of the gods, for the nothingness in which he was born. At least that is my highly educated guess.
They will have nothing again. According to what we saw, the Guardians fled when the Void was unleashed. We failed not once but twice.
You were deceived, yes. You fled, yes.
Okay, I don't have to rub it in.
Look at you now, Source Hunter. You are returned, nearly at least, to
Nearly.
your former glory, your former duty.
If you take the nearly part out, that was quite good. Wasn't it? It's like, you've returned to your former glory, your former duty. Well, nearly.
Tirelessly do you work against the Void's encroachment, and for this we can only be grateful, no matter what the past has held.
What do you make of the tale about Starstone? Have you told
I can
us?
but conclude the Guardians must have felt an overwhelming amount of guilt for their perceived failings.
Again, you keep rubbing it in.
Why else would they scatter their very souls to the wind? We may not have a clear picture as yet of their true involvement in the fall of Astarte, but what we can finally put beyond doubt is how pieces of their very souls, your very souls, are being turned into bloodstone and used by the Immaculates to commit atrocities.
Okay.
They are your enemies.
We know
and
that.
Therefore are they enemies of time. The worst kind of people, those.
The worst kind of people. Let's discuss the rooms discovered here in Shantor Bay, I guess. I have some questions for you. I'd like to update you on my progress. Okay, I guess. The rooms?
Certainly.
Bloody hell, it's like 13 of them.
Good
What can you
lord.
tell me about what seems to be great banquet room or whatever that is?
Banquet room?
Yes,
That could be the word.
the Hall of Heroes. Once upon a time, great feasts were held there in honor of heroes graced by the gods themselves. In that room, mortals and immortals dined side by side. I can't think of a better place
dine
to
inside each
gather
other.
new heroes should you come across such rarities, so that when needed, they can serve you in your quest against the void.
Come across a master bedroom of sorts.
So you have the inner chamber.
Yeah, we get down to the
The
humpy humpy.
history has shown me that these were the personal quarters of the gods chosen
Those ours.
Yeah.
They lived lives of opulence.
That's what I say about we get down to some humpy humpy.
A well-deserved return for
What did you just say?
So we get down to some humpy humpy.
God sakes!
And dark champions.
Well, we are the God's chosen one, as he said. So what?
They are yours now.
Say they're yours.
The chosen two anew.
Cousin two, a new, and soon to be one. Humpy humpy. I mean,
It's got all kinds of wonder stashed inside.
I found a room filled with fire and brimstone. Hey, Kane's. Must be Kane's room.
That must be the Hall of Flames, mustn't it? You control the elements, Source Hunter.
Oh, I do.
And fire is the most inherently destructive of them all. You can learn much there that will make even the void sweat.
I was going to say sweet.
Are we near a event?
Winter event. I've been to a chamber we should probably call the Hall of Frost.
Got it in one. Wonderful place, isn't it?
Very cold.
That a dollop of cold helps to concentrate when I write in my history.
So we make our ice cream from. Especially strawberry.
Perhaps it will inspire you too. Much can be learned from elementals. Their forces are primal and ancient. Wield them, and you wield the very cause of nature.
What, the room dedicated to an earth elemental?
Yes, the Hall of
The Hall?
Stone. Strong as the heart of mountains, durable as diamonds in
Oh, Hall! I thought you said the Whore of
The
Stone!
element that is earth isn't the subtlest of the bunch, but it packs a punch like no other.
He's,
In time, so will you.
Oh, yeah.
he said hall, not whore.
I thought you said Whore at first, I realized you said Hall.
God sakes, get your mind out of the
Looks
gutter.
like I've discovered the plane of wind. Oh, good.
Oh, God's sakes.
The trumping hall.
Where an air
Let me get away
elemental
from
resides.
you.
The most poetic of nature's forces, the most gentle, but
The gentle bot!
boy, you had better hold on to your hats.
Because he's about to trump your hat off.
Tempest and lightning, storm and shadow. She can teach you many valuable things indeed.
Nothing more you can tell me about the Teller of
No
Secrets.
more than that she is privy to secrets even I have a hard time getting to the root of. The Weaver told me she knows about starstones, where they are hiding in the dark.
Oh, so maybe early before we found the Star Stone, instead of using that guy, maybe she would have given us clues to where they were.
She'll ask you for a price for such information, this sharer of secrets.
Yeah, it must have been.
But then again, that information is quite priceless, is it not?
It would seem even a demon resides here at the end of time.
Aye, one can't quite get around demons these days. Luckily, old Moloch is as gentle as, well, not a lamb exactly, more as a starved lion. But that is still exceptionally meek as
I was gonna say a
demons
starved lion doesn't sound very gentle. If anything, it'd be ravenous to kill you because it's so hungry.
His powers are formidable, but don't let him deceive you. For all that he grants, he grabs something in return. Quid pro quo is his motto.
Oh.
Always remember that.
I guess I should be just talking, not you, SupernovaTiffy. Grab something in return. It might go for your hums.
God's sakes.
I've come across a rather impressive forge.
Magnificent, isn't it? The anvil of creation, as Lady Time calls it. Don't be too intimidated by the fact that the divines themselves use this mighty forge. Put it to good use, and maybe you'll craft weaponry and armors that will save those same divines from the void.
I must say, I didn't expect to find our interdimensional trader around these parts.
You didn't? I can't think of a better place for their suit to dock and deal
Seriously?
with this nexus of space and time. It's the perfect location for it.
Okay, I didn't think it was, but okay.
Folks like them have seen worlds I only know from picture books. The exotica they bring with them.
Blimey.
I'm tempted to go on a shopping spree myself.
Discovered a chapel. Should you have need of a chamber for quiet contemplation?
Oh, but there is more to this chapel than that. The altar itself
So we're just
was
doing that.
blessed by the gods and became sentient.
Be noticed.
I hear it has useful boons to offer.
You know more about the lady we have met beyond the portal.
Like you, she is a mystery. But she seems to know you, doesn't she? Perhaps you'll meet her again and we'll learn more about her and about you.
Some questions. I'd like to update you on my progress. We found a book belonging to Leonardo detailing her plans.
Did you?
Yes.
Most wonderful. Could I have a quick read?
We must.
Yes. Crikey. Dragon of the Void, She doesn't mess around now, does she?
No, wait till you get to page 7.
Oh my god.
What?
I've heard of such a place buried deep within the forbidden confines of a cursed phantom forest. That is where your travel should take you, east of the Lacula Woods, even though death hangs over
did that,
the
didn't we?
place like a ghostly
so.
fog. But first, you should go to Hunter's Edge,
We did that too, didn't we?
the village that
think so.
borders those haunted woodlands. That is where Xandalore
Yeah, we
lives.
talked to Xandalore, didn't
The
we?
wizard Leandra is hunting. He is knowledgeable of the source, and his
leaned out
capture
that
by the
word.
Void Seekers would be catastrophic.
She's using the Starstones to
indeed.
turn them into bloodstones.
Of all the wicked things,
Yeah, wicked.
the one substance that can stand in the way of the Void, and she's turning it into vessels of blight. You'll have to redouble your efforts, my friend. You'll have to find more Starstones
More?
before she does, and forestall her
I know we got plenty.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
Plus the search of Starstones, it would be handy to know where to start. And how Starstones would... Right, we've said this, haven't we?
Kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Okay, tell me a bit more about Xandalore and the Witch Sisters. We've done all this, haven't we? Okay, how do we advance the story now? I feel we're trapped stuck again. How about
How
you?
might I serve our mission?
Did you do all of them?
Except for that last thing, I feel the things we've asked in the past. So, madam, there are more questions I have for you. Let's talk about the room discovered. To ask her about the rooms. Let's go.
Threads I weave and
Oh, we can ask her about the rooms too. Does that mean we've got to ask each one about the rooms?
I don't know.
Can you tell me more about her?
She is one whose history is shrouded in darkness. She is more than a woman.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
Less than a goddess. She knows you. You have wronged her.
Alright.
She is part of the end, though she longs to be part of endlessness.
Oh, Dad's on about the one who told us to stop running like little cowards and got killed by doing it, didn't she? Creatures roaming the halls recognised me. Do you know what
He
it
is
is?
the instigator. He is the beginning of all ends. The birth father of death and void. Be wary of him. I know not what is fear, and yet, before him, I tremble.
That's where she had a jacket on. Discovered a great hall beyond one of the portals. Can you tell me more about
The
it?
threads tell me that once, oh, how many eons lie hidden in so small a word. Once, you strode across that hall in shining
at
armor,
that.
a
That look good.
sign to all who beheld your might. I can clearly read that armies you have led, demons and dragons you have conquered, that you have ascended.
Ooh.
But how can this be now that you stand before me a human, a mortal? How far has your soul fled from the being it used to be? New threads, more threads we need.
A great chamber with 2 bedrooms. You know it belongs to.
Can the answer be anything but you? The threads say that you slept there. You both did.
Oh, we both
Until
did.
The vigil of day and vigil of night called you away.
Did we sit there all all night, Tiffy?
Duty.
All
Never
night.
did you waver from your duty, never? I cannot be certain.
So playing a fire,
Perhaps
where the emeralds reside.
Just once. You failed. He stood by your side on battlefields large as cities. Together, you overcame foes beyond comprehension.
And with that, we're 15 minutes. Ow, hit my elbow. Continue this conversation next episode. Like, subscribe. Bye, everybody.
Bye.